And interestingly enough, there are two people that just chose not to be recognized, and they are more responsible for this morning than anyone. My parents. Raymond and Sharon. Yeah, y'all get on the feet for us. Get on the feet for us. I also want to thank our incredible mistress of ceremony, my auntie, Aunt Michelle. Thank you so much for holding it down. In her absence, Sister Martha Jones was very much a part of bringing this all together. I want to thank her. And I also want to acknowledge again the elders of my family, my Aunt Frances. She was good for 95. 95 years old. And God saw it fit for her to be here. And I thank God for that. I thank God for you, Aunt Frances. I thank God for your sisters that you represent who are here with us in spirit this morning. As well as my Chicago family that drove up here. So I'm about to turn around and go right back. But they saw fit to come and pray with me. So thank you all very much. And I just want to make this very quick and let you all know that maybe 2 or 3 months ago, while we were really getting heated into this campaign, I was, hearing a lot of things from a lot of people, and it kind of got me frustrated a little bit. And I prayed, I said, God, help me to hold it together so that I will be able to lead this district, lead those who have committed to helping me and volunteering with me and doing all those things. And then God said something to me. You can't lead them, but I can. So let me lead you and you can lead them. So my help and my strength comes from God. And that is what is going to lead us through to victory on August 3rd. So I thank you all very much for that, because as I said, we got giants. We got giants when we walk out our door and see grass taller than we are in front of vacant homes and in front of the parks that are supposed to be for our children. We got giants when 13 and 14-year-old kids are out at the gas station at 11 o'clock in the afternoon shooting at one another instead of being in school. We got giants when we graduate seniors from high school that cannot functionally read. We got giants, but I believe that we can do better. And I believe that we can be better. I believe that in this community, we can prepare our young people to be community leaders, to be employers, in addition to being employees. I believe that we can prepare ourselves and the generation that we're raising up to be competitors in this global economy, because it's not about Detroit versus Cleveland and Detroit versus Atlanta or Indianapolis. This is about Detroit versus Beijing and Detroit versus Germany and all these places. And we got to come up and we got to think bigger. But in order to have new ideas, you just might need some new people. Amen. And I'm ready to get to work. And I believe that we can do that. I believe we can get back to work. And we can fill these vacant homes. And we can get people working again with the jobs we already got here in Detroit. Everybody says we got to create some jobs. Yeah, we do. But we got jobs right here. And they fighting over building a bridge over to Canada. I want to know how many Detroiters are going to be building that bridge. Now I ain't heard one yet. They want to build a rail up Woodward Avenue. Well, where the engineers coming out of Detroit is going to put that together, and the folks are going to lay down the tracks and build the carts and build the engines. That's what I want to know, is what's going to happen to us here in Detroit. So I believe that it can be done, but the only way it's going to get done is if we do it together. And that's why I need you all here. I'm so thankful that you all came together today to pray with me, and we're going to make this happen. August 3rd is election day. We got 5 weeks to go. I need you all more than ever. I need your prayers. I need your energy. I may even need your money. And I'll put that out there, because campaigns ain't free. Amen? So thank you all very much. I truly appreciate all that you have given to me to prepare me for this time. And I'm looking forward to the future. Amen. Thank you all.
David. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, I sure did. I forgot another guest that came all the way from Columbia, South Carolina. Let me tell you all just a quick story. When I was the executive producer of Inside Detroit with Mildred back there, Mildred, you say hello to everybody. We have recognized that, yeah, everybody has Mildred Gaddis. Mildred has been a great inspiration to me. When I was the executive producer of the show, I saw this news headline that said that it was a baseball association that had joined with the NAACP in South Carolina in the protest of the display of the Confederate flag. And I called Dr. Randolph. Dr. Randolph didn't know who I was in the world. I just said, I'm a producer of this radio show in Detroit, and we want to talk to you. Well, he called me back, and he and I were on the phone for about 15 minutes. And then I came into work the next morning. I said, I talked to this guy. He's incredible. He's fascinating. He said, oh, I know who that is. That's Dr. Randolph. And we had him on the show. And as Dr. Randolph never even know this, as he was talking on the radio, we were talking to each other. We said, we're going to South Carolina. Because when the cause is right, you will do what you have to do to get there. And that was the vision that we started, and I believe it was definitely in the summer, probably in June, and we said we're going in January. And we made preparations, and by God's grace, we were able to get sponsors, and we got 60 Detroiters to pile on the bus. We drove on out to Columbia, South Carolina, marched for the cause, turned right back around and came on back. And next year, we are bringing 20 buses with us in South Carolina. We're going to bus that city out of to the Donate No Center. 3 o'clock today, we are meeting at Laborers Local 1191, which is on the Boulevard. I encourage everyone to come out if you can for our planning meeting, because we're going to get ready to plan this trip on January 18th of 2011. If you all can make it out, that would be a blessing. But you know, I had to see it for myself. When I went to that state capitol, and the first thing you see is not the American flag. It is not the South Carolina state flag. It is not a picture of the governor or people of South Carolina. The first thing that greets you when you walk up to the state capitol in South Carolina is the Confederate battle flag. And I said this in front of everybody at the rally. I said that is a symbol of rebellion, a symbol of hatred, and a symbol of division. It is not who we are, and it is not what I will stand up and watch us become. So we're going to fight that. Thank you, Dr. Randolph. And then another special guest just walked in here, Mrs. Rainwater. Mrs. Rainwater, would you be recognized? Everybody in Detroit knows who Mrs. Rainwater is. So if she's here, I must be doing something. Amen. And also, my cousin Wanda, beautiful selection, as well as Sister Jones, my choir director in youth choir. Everybody here, especially those that were on the program, are connected to me in some capacity from when I was young, and that meant a lot to me because they recognize that I have worked hard to do the right thing. And I'm so proud that I have so many people here that saw that when I was young, and I'm standing by that because, you know, folks told me, if you want to win this thing, you got to get dirty. I said, if I win this thing, I got to get Jesus. Hallelujah. All right? I'm done. Thank y'all very much.